Justice Paul Bafuboni and ye vetin so or the Chief Justice of Ghana. Finally, you're swearing in the Chief Justice of Ghana. Money nidinya, me boni dinya chem. Your friend Justice Paul Bafuboni. Everyone you're swearing in. Na nya sem kitwa kra we be ma speech no so Canada kakra mankasa munim ne vet na se nsem bebre si ya MP scrampo STG workout almost record say your momun be some questions na den e ho so na chairman Justice Paul Bafuboni ekoka say onu no jeli atayi and o ma atayi 70 years and also so for started justice for atayi wo media no so o mentie how a papa ni di asem ni bibia sa vetin kroya se na papa yi ka say no prison service mo and who ne wife and no ntimi worry nti he had to leave the prison service or step out quiet the law near sabi obetinya worry ne wife odo. This is FMS Trends, and here we give you the latest updates on issues. My name is Maureen Marshall, and you can call me the Information Minister. Now, I shall say, me the both video, mama share video, yes, swearing in, just say oath in our can ye. He has sworn an oath. What can't in some of our kekeka or honum na oath of allegiance. Na the ancient video, why?
They thought he would swear by his phone Bible. So we'll go ahead. I'll start with the oath of allegiance, and then after that we'll have the judicial oath, and then finally the oath of... So the oath of allegiance, and you say after me, I,
Paul Bafuboni,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve,
protect,
and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We'll have the judicial oath. Police officer, you can sit down. You're not part of the swearing in. Don't be mistaken as the new Chief Justice. We go again. I,
Paul Bafuboni,
having been appointed
as
Chief Justice,
do
in the name of the Almighty God swear,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear,
that I'll bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
and that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of the Republic of Ghana,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of the Republic of Ghana,
and that I will truly and faithfully perform the functions of my office,
and that I will truly and faithfully perform the functions of my office
without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that I will at all times uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Ghana.
And defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We'll take the final oath, which is the oath of secrecy. I,
Paul Bafuboni,
holding the office of the Chief Justice,
do
in the name of the Almighty God swear, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter that shall be brought under my consideration or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duties, except as may be required for the discharge of my official duties, or as may be specially permitted by law. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, please, we will now do the presentation of instrument of appointment. Yes, please. Yeah, we can have the first official photographs. Thank you very much. Another round of applause, please.
Enti Matie Justice Paul Bafuboni ya swearing in as the Chief Justice of Ghana. Na ya swearing in niwie na President John Dramani Mahama enso bema ni speech. Na asema waka nyina ne say ono President John Dramani Mahama, he pledges his unwavering support and commitment to judicial independence in Ghana. Woso bo ha aban mu ni pe bia ye bibi na president anaso obi owo tumi kese bi ene namase oma chese court ni nye n'adwuma oma judge ni nye n'adwuma chese basa into President John Dramani Mahama kase ono he is pledging his unwavering commitment and allegiance to judicial independence. Na chese judiciary ni ye jai o mama yo medwuma said ye wo mremu pepepe enye se obi kwhyehyehye akire ama o medwuma na ye basa edusi ye edwuma se we de me hu nipa munja ne mane ko dabi. President John Dramani Mahama say ono de judicial independence na neko.
Your Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, my Lord the newly sworn in Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, my Lords, the Justices of the Courts, Honorable Ministers of State, Chiefs and Traditional Leaders, members of the Diplomatic Corps, heads of security services, senior government officials, distinguished guests. Sorry, it says fellow Ghanaians. I want to say something else. My fellow countrymen and women. Today is a solemn and historic moment in the life of our republic. We gather here at the presidency to witness the investiture of the new Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Justice Paul Bafuboni, in accordance with Article 144 of the 1992 Constitution. This ceremony is more than just a symbolic change of guards. It marks a significant milestone, and it reaffirms our collective dedication to constitutionalism, the rule of law, and the independence of the judiciary as an equal branch of government. And so on behalf of the government and people of Ghana, I wish to extend warm congratulations to you, Justice Paul Bafuboni, on your appointment and assumption of this distinguished office. The constitutional role of the Chief Justice, that is the office that you assume today, is among the most important under our Constitution. The Chief Justice is not only the head of the judiciary, but he is also the symbol and guarantor of justice for our people. You preside over the Supreme Court, you chair the Judicial Council, and bear the responsibility for administering justice across our country. You will oversee the work of judges and magistrates nationwide, from our busiest urban courts to the most remote districts of our country. Our Constitution enshrines the principle that the courts, as outlined in Article 125, shall administer justice in the name of the Republic of Ghana, guided by the principles of freedom, equality, probity, and accountability. And so as Chief Justice, you are the first guardian of these principles within the judicial arm. Judicial independence and separation of powers. The strength of our democracy depends on a delicate yet essential balance of powers among the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Each branch is supposed to operate independently, and yet they have to collaborate in order to serve the common good. And so today, as President, I pledge my unwavering commitment to the independence of the judiciary. And I wish to say that an independent judiciary is not a favor to the courts. It is a constitutional necessity and a protection for every citizen, including the President. We must therefore jealously safeguard the institutional, financial, and administrative autonomy of our courts. Decisions of our courts, whether we agree or not, whether popular or unpopular, must be respected and enforced. This is the bedrock of the rule of law. And I'm confident that under your leadership, my Lord Chief Justice, the judiciary would continue to uphold its constitutional mandate without fear or favor, and as you said in your oath, without affection or ill will. In recent years, public institutions worldwide and in our own country have been questioned, scrutinized, and sometimes criticized. Our people want institutions that work, but they also demand institutions that they can trust. The judiciary in particular must be above reproach. One single act of corruption by a judicial officer can undermine years of hard work and erode public confidence in the entire system. My Lord Chief Justice, one of your most urgent tasks is to strengthen integrity within the judiciary. And this includes, firstly, firm but fair disciplinary standards for judges and staff. Secondly, transparent and predictable procedures for case assignment and management. Thirdly, strong internal mechanisms to address allegations of misconduct. And fourth, a culture where ethical conduct is rewarded and wrongdoing is swiftly sanctioned. Our citizens must know and feel that justice in Ghana is not for sale, and that no one, regardless of their power or status, is too powerful or too humble to be held accountable under the law. Justice must not only be fair, it must also be accessible, it must be timely, and it must be affordable. Too many of our fellow citizens still experience justice as something that is distant, that is slow, and financially burdensome. Court adjournments, delays in delivering judgments, and complex procedures can turn our courtrooms into places of frustration rather than places of hope. I therefore urge you, my Lord, in collaboration with the Judicial Council and the Bar, to prioritize the reduction of case backlogs through innovative case management systems. The expansion and modernization of court infrastructure, especially in underserved districts. Also the use of technology, e-filing, virtual hearings where appropriate, and digital recordings to improve efficiency, and also simplified procedures, especially for small claims, family matters, juvenile and labor matters, so that ordinary citizens are not excluded by technicality. As government, we recognize our responsibility to provide adequate resources to support these reforms. We'll work with your office to ensure that the judiciary is adequately equipped to deliver justice in a modern and efficient manner. The Constitution of Ghana guarantees fundamental human rights and freedom of all persons in Ghana. But rights have meaning only when they are effectively protected and enforced. The courts are the last refuge for the vulnerable, the poor, the marginalized, children, persons with disability, and all those who feel powerless in the face of authority or abuse. And so I trust that under your stewardship, the judiciary will deepen the protection of human rights and civil liberties, and that the judiciary will ensure that justice is not tilted in favor of the wealthy or powerful, and that it strengthens specialized courts and divisions where necessary to address issues such as family welfare, land disputes, commercial disputes, environmental protection, and corruption. and to promote alternative dispute resolution mechanisms to complement the formal courts, especially.
That was President John Dramani Mahama. Now, on say, Justice Paul Bafuboni, Yasweni in, Wabekai oath, President John Dramani Mahama, and Swabekai oath. It's now confirmed so expect to say, Mama Chairman and Son Kasabi, no bad, no obey as the Chief Justice, because during the vetting, Mekai, Yebisan and Sembi say, as I told Assembly war, a chair court to do agenda, sana, assemble, kuyatna so 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, no be that remand, they become mobile, dear some Nucrampo Vieno, Nani Pano, Odibim. The person is not at fault, more wasting a time, more wasting a years. In Tinini now, Mubisan or vetting Nasima Okai, say, yeah, not sometimes lawyers in the count, Intino. Yentie a inaugural speech from a Justice Paul Bafuboni and in Sema or Kikao.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Nana Jane Upokwajiman. The Honorable First Deputy Speaker, the Chief of Staff and other presidential staff is present. The Chairman and members of the Council of State present. The Honorable Attorney General and other ministers. My Lord Justices of the Superior Courts of Judicature, Your Honors and Your Worships, other honorable members of Parliament here present, members of the Judicial Council and General Legal Council here present, the President of the Ghana Bar, and other members, traditional and spiritual leaders here with us, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with a deep sense of humility, gratitude, and solemn responsibility that I stand before you today on this historic occasion of my investiture as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. I wish first to thank the Almighty God for the wisdom, grace, and courage He has bestowed on me. I wish to express my deepest gratitude to His Excellency the President for appointing me to this high office, the Council of State for advising the President, and Parliament for graciously endorsing me. I would like to dedicate this honor to all who have walked this path with me, my mentors, my family, and my colleagues. I thank my wife and children for their love, patience, and understanding. I also wish to acknowledge with respect and appreciation the many jurists, lawyers, court staff, and members of the public who have labored, sometimes silently, to uphold the rule of law and deliver justice in our land. Your Excellency, as Chief Justice, I recognize that every court in our land, from the smallest magistrate court to the highest tribunal, holds a sacred duty to ensure that the rights, liberties, and human dignity of Ghanaians are respected and protected. It is not the law alone that matters, but how the law is applied, how justice is dispensed, and how courts earn the confidence of the people. We serve a nation built on the 1992 Constitution, which enshrines not only rights, but also responsibilities. Our judiciary must be independent, impartial, and accessible. It must not serve the powerful or the connected at the expense of the weak and the vulnerable. It must resist any incursions on its freedoms, but also embrace accountability, transparency, and continuous reform. In recent times, many Ghanaians have expressed concern about delays, access, and perceptions of fairness in our courts. I wish to confront those concerns head-on. The judiciary must not only be seen to be fair, but must be fair, clearing backlogs, reforming processes, promoting alternative dispute resolutions where appropriate, harnessing technology, and ensuring that ordinary citizens can approach the courts with confidence. These are not optional add-ons, but they are imperatives. Your Excellency, my vision for the judiciary is that of a service-oriented institution, courts that are efficient, transparent, and respectful of all persons, judges and staff who uphold high ethical standards, treat litigants with dignity, and apply the law without fear or favor, a judiciary that works not for political ends, but for the cause of justice. I envision a Ghana where justice is not delayed or denied, where the cost, distance, and complexity of going to court are no longer barriers to fairness. I envision judges who are independent, yet humble, fearless, yet fair, learned, yet compassionate. I envision a system where alternative mechanisms of dispute resolution complement the former courts and relieve the strain of backlog. I envision courtrooms where respect reigns, but where litigants are not intimidated, where the language of justice is not alienating, but comprehensible to every Ghanaian. I pledge to support the uplifting of court infrastructure, the continuing training of judges and staff, the deployment of information and communication technologies to improve case flow and increase outreach to the citizenry so that the judiciary's work is better understood and trusted. We will strive together to raise the brand of the judiciary in the minds of the people, not simply as an institution they must contend with, but as one that belongs to them and works for them. Mr. President, in accepting this office, I give my solemn word that I will uphold the rule of law, respect the separation of powers, and protect the Constitution. I will respect the independence of every judge and ensure that the judiciary remains free from improper influence. I will also insist on accountability, because independence without responsibility breeds entitlement and erosion of public trust. Judges, court officers, and staff will be encouraged and supported to act ethically, to treat all who come to court with fairness, and to understand that the title judge is not a privilege, but a public service. Every litigant who enters a courtroom brings not only a case.
That was the new Chief Justice of Ghana, Air Justice Paul Bafo Boni. Martin Asama Wakenina, Ejumano Wasum, when you saw me in Quandie, Obeye, Okoria Ponchini Yachiwa, Yebejelu, Okoria Chokomilo. This is FMS Trends. I hope you enjoyed the update. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Your page in Hubia and here. All the videos that we played, we don't own rights to them. No copyright infringement intended. Thank you.